Hey Angela, here's your iMovie video on number 1, how to take out a mistake that happened in the middle of your video, not at the beginning and not at the end, because apparently you know how to trim beginning and ends of video. We need to learn how to take out a middle point. Okay, and the second thing you want to know is how to lighten a picture, how to make a picture look brighter if the lighting was poor. Now, I want to preface this by saying that iMovie is not a professional program. I've made a lot of videos on iMovie and made them look great because if you know how to make a video, you can do it on iMovie. But there are plenty of things that you cannot do on iMovie. These two things we can do, but only to a certain extent. And it's a bit harder than it would be on a regular program. But let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to take a video of myself talking. Here is me. Capture. Da 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 da. And capture. Hi, I am talking right now, and I am about to make a mistake. Now, how do I fix that? Done. Okay. Now let's process that information. Let's take this down here. More. Let's just grab the whole thing and let's move it down here. Okay. So now we got this video. I am talking right now, and I am about to make a mistake. Now, how do I fix that? All right. So we got a video. We got video and we got audio. Now, if the audio and the video are both in the same piece, as is this one, then it's very simple. I mean, it's more complicated than it should be, but it is simple. We got to go to the place where we want to go. Go right after the word make, and we'll just click right there. Then we got to hold, so it selects all the way till the end of that piece. And now, right now we have the entire piece we want to take out selected. Now, either we can just hit delete and boom, it's gone. Let's take out this transition because we don't want a transition in there. And it should jump automatically. And obviously we took too much over there, so let's just shorten it up a bit. What I did was I pressed Control Z to undo what I just did. And then I brought the selection in a little bit. Let's hit delete again. Let's see how that sounds. The transition actually might work in your favor. So let's do that again. I'm about to make a mistake. Now, how do I fix that? Done. Now, that's one way to do it. The other way is to, when we select our piece, we're going to hit Command-Shift-S. That splits the piece into two. So now we have this piece, and this piece. That way we can actually see, did I select the entire thing? Let me see. No, see, here's the still. So now we gotta take this and we gotta move this over here. And let's split it again. Again, Command-Shift-S. Okay, so this is our method of doing it if the audio is connected to the video. Now what if, and I'm just gonna detach the audio here just for example's sake. I'm gonna hit right click, detach audio. Now the audio is right there on the bottom. I can really do the same thing. I'll click the audio, I'll go to the part I want, I'll put my mouse over it because we can't really select it. I'll hit Command-Shift-S and boom, I split it into two pieces. I go to the second part, second half of the Command-Shift-S. I'm sorry. Command-Shift-S and boom, there's the second part. I take this, I delete it, and there is our audio. Okay, so that is our first question answered. The second question is how to lighten up a picture, how to lighten up a video. Okay, let's say it was really dark. Okay, let's say our video was done with very poor lighting. Okay, oh no, this video is extremely poor. What do we do? Well, very simple, double click. Now we have our clip things, our effects, our audio effects, our speed and all these things, but then we click on video and here's all of our colors and our contrast. We can change the entire color of something. We can change the saturation. We can change the contrast. We could change the brightness. We could change the exposure. What is the difference between all these things? Well, mainly the difference between these things, exposure, are the highlights. These are the high colors, okay, the bright colors. Brightness is really how bright the picture is, how dark it is. Contrast is the black and whites. Okay, saturation is color. How much color do you want in the picture? So I'm actually going to reset the way it was before. Now what you can do is auto correct it, which basically it bases its decision on what the computer thinks is good. You click over here by auto, and let's say if my video is like this, and I'll click auto correct, right? Because I manually did it. If I revert to original, this is the original thing. I click auto, boom, it made it a bit brighter, and that's what it thinks it should be. Or you can do it yourself. Let's say it's a very dark picture. Okay, so now I'm going to take the exposure and just make it a bit brighter. You kind of got to play around with these a little bit, see what exactly looks good, how much color you want in there. This is the color, remember, and this is the contrast, how the light and the dark. This is the brightness, how bright you want. You don't want it that bright, it'll take away the color. So you want to take the brightness down a little bit. Okay, then you want to add some color. Then you want to take away some contrast. Then you want to add some exposure, but that's too bright. So maybe add some more color. Maybe take the contrast down a little bit. Take the brightness down a little bit. Take the exposure down a little bit. And you just keep playing with this until you get the real video that you want. And I also want to mention one more thing about the audio. There is one more method you can do with audio, and that is to open it up in a different program that is still already on the Mac. It's called GarageBand. If you want to edit a piece of audio very rapidly, you want to really edit a piece of audio. So you're going to take the audio piece and you're going to open it up in this program called GarageBand. Here's GarageBand. Let's hit a new project. We're going to hit loops. We'll keep it at my song. Create. Okay. Let's hit my music. We're going to take this piece of voice and I want to edit it.
Throughout the year, we strive to be our best at whatever it is we do or say.
Now I can just take my my cursor, move it to wherever I want to do, wherever I want to cut it, press Command T, and then move it to the next place I want to cut it.
Error, we blunder, and we fall.
And then T, Command T, delete. Then we could take it, move it over, and it's very easy to see where exactly the audio is, how far apart it is from each one. It's much easier than an iMovie. Then when you're done, you click share, send song to iTunes, or export song. I usually do it to iTunes, then I just move it onto the desktop. But that is how we do it in iMovie. If you have any more questions, let me know. I will be glad to help you. But I believe I answered your questions. If I haven't, please let me know, and I will make you another video regarding this concept. Have a great day, great week, great month. Thank you. Bye-bye.